Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft. I'm your host, Matt. Now today we've got a couple of things that we want to do. First, I'm really excited to use my brand new Efficiency 4 pickaxe. Look at that thing. That's all shiny. I just want to use that. So we are going to do a little bit of mining today. But besides that, and you've heard this before, I love steak. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Steak is so yummy. Cows are pretty easy to kill. But what I want to do is I want to get rid of those two little farms up there that are just basically fenced in areas. And I want to actually create a cow cooker, sheep cooker. And they're going to be identical, but they'll both work to cook us up some steak and some mutton and to give us wool and leather and all kinds of good stuff. So we're going to do that so that we can get rid of this chicken farm because I just don't like it. It's too noisy. It's right in the way. It doesn't fit. It was temporary. I need to get rid of that. Yeah. So that'll be gone. And so that's the plan for today. We're going to build a cow farm, a sheep farm, basically an automatic cow and sheep cooker, and we're going to get rid of that chicken farm. So let's get started. All right, I'll see you in a second with my gear. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need our chests. We're going to need some powered rails, some regular rails, our redstone torches, and our hoppers. Now, I'm actually using 2 of the chests to hold all this stuff in, so I need to go get 2 more chests because I wasn't thinking that through. So let me go build 2 more chests real quick here. Let's see, there's some wood. 1, 2, done. And put the wood back. So my glass is still smelting up from all that sand I got. Look at all this good stuff. Oh, level 28. All right. Almost up to level 30 again. We can enchant something else. All right. So the way we're going to start this, let me put the glass away, is we are going to start by digging a little bit of a trench. So I want to dig a right here. 1, 2, 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a double chest right inside here, like that. And we're going to put a hopper in there like that. And this is going to be the center of our cow farm. Now I just need to shift click and put down a diamond of powered rails, and then the regular rails and the redstone torch. And we're going to put a minecart with hopper on that in just a moment, but I want to do the same thing over here for the sheep cooker. So let's see. I want to make sure this is wide enough that I've got room for my stairs going up and the platform. So if we put the other one right about here, this should be fine. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to have my double chest, my hopper going into the back, my powered rail, powered, and regular with a redstone torch in the middle. And did I make that off? I did. I made that off-centered. I wanted them in a nice little line. Is that going to bug me? Is that gonna bug me? Yeah, you know what? That's gonna bug me. That is gonna bug me. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got that all fixed up right there. While I was gone, I also, when I went to go get the next set of supplies, I decided I didn't like the way the cobblestone looked, and I went with stone bricks instead. You know, I just wanted mine to look nice. I'm gonna be making this for myself for a long time. I want it to look nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place this minecart with hopper on the corner of each of these, but we're not gonna set it rolling just yet. And then what we're going to do is in each of these corners, diagonal, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to connect it. Now all of this is personally just to make it look good, but also to frame the inside bottom of this mechanism. So I'm going to do that over here as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oops, wrong spot. Should have my axe out. That's why I brought it over here, because I knew I was going to make mistakes. Right here. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And then the cross beams. Oh no, I ran out of wood. I need 3, 6, 8 more. Let's go get those. And 8 more. I'll just grab a bunch more. Let's see, I got more stone done. Like I said, I changed my mind. I wanted stone brick instead. And all right. Oh, you know, I need some stone brick stairs though too. That's probably way too much. Let's go with 10. I'll need some slabs. All right, we'll come back if we need more. Slabs aren't until later though. Okay. How am I supposed to get back up there? Let me grab my axe. And, oh, I don't need to get back up there. I can do that from the ground. Just don't hit that. I don't want it rolling yet. This makes a little bit of noise when it starts rolling. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now that we've got that all set up, we're going to take our stone bricks. And it looks like I'm putting it right on top of this, but I'm really not, because it goes up there. Because that's filling that block. So I'm going to go just like that. I'm going to create a little 3x3 platform here. But before I put that last one in place, I need to knock this guy. And now what this is going to do is it's going to roll around underneath there, and anything that drops on top of that, it's going to suck into it, and it's going to spit it into this hopper, and it's going to go into my chest, kind of like that. So I need to do the same thing over here. Give it a little push, and there we go. And now for the steps, I need to go step, 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 and step. Now you may be wondering, Matt, why are you leaving this open? That doesn't look so good. Well, you need to have something transparent here so that the chest can open. So what I'm going to put there is glass, so I can actually see that that thing's working, and I can open my chest and everything is good. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, like that, put a glass block down, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, and that is that part all done. Now, we are going to need some stairs to climb up there. So I like to put a double wide stair system like this, and to make it look good, I go up like this. Back and forth, back and forth. And it just, I think it looks nicer. It looks more like a set of stairs, a little thicker, like that. And then, yeah, pretty nice, huh? I might actually take that off because we got some other stuff going on up here. And I'm out of stone brick stairs. So I'm going to go get some more stairs, and I will be right back with you with the next section of the build. Okay, and I'm back. And I went and got the stairs, and as I came back, I realized this is our killing chamber. and our killing chamber is going to be filled with lava. And that's great, except lava catches wood on fire, and so we can't have these being wood. So we got to take this wood out, and I don't know what I was thinking. And so take the wood out, and we got to replace it with either cobblestone or stone bricks. And I think, I don't know, I really like the way the stone bricks look. I don't know. But the cobble might be good too, especially since the lava is going to flow in there, and cobble kind of looks better with lava. I'm going to save my stone brick so I can make more stairs and platforms, because that's going to be needed. So I'll do this in cobble, like this, and I'm going to do another whole row. I don't want that one filled in, and I don't want that one filled in. That's going to be another piece of wood. Yeah. And like this, and I'm going to put some glass there in a moment, and I want glass in the middle, cobble in the middle, cobble in the middle, cobble in the middle. And I'm going to put glass. I'm going to leave that one open for a moment so I can get in and out. And I need a dispenser. And there's my dispenser. And I can put my dispenser right here. And inside that dispenser is going to be my bucket of lava that will cook the cows. So like I said, this is like the cooking chamber. So that'll be good. I'm going to go do the same thing over there. I'm going to fix that up. I'm going to replace it with cobblestone. I'm going to put in a dispenser with some glass. And I'm going to build up the stairs as well. And I'm going to go to sleep because it's getting to be nighttime. And I don't want creepers blowing this up. So I will be right back. Okay, so I've got that done and repeated for both of them. So the next step is to, well, we're going to put the bucket of lava in there. And we are going to put a button on the back of this, just like that. Now what happens is if we push this button, let's see, can I push the button? Not from here, maybe from here. There we go, push the button. Lava comes out. Scary stuff. But if we push the button again, the lava gets sucked right back into the dispenser. And it goes away. But did you notice how the bottom of this filled up with lava? I don't want that to happen. So what we're going to do is signs actually stop the flow of lava from passing through. So if we put signs here, here, and here, the lava won't flow down. That sign also covers this whole block, so I need to cover that block there and that block there. Now I've got all of those covered, and now I need the front three. But I'm going to take this opportunity to, instead of placing a sign here, I'm going to place a sign here. Oh, I fell. Let's try this again. Right here. And I can write on this sign and say something fun. So I can say, steak. Yum. Yeah, that looks good. And that'll go right there. And so now when I'm watching the cows cook from the outside, I can watch them burn and steak, yum. And that'll be spectacular. So let's do that over here as well. I'm going to put the lava bucket inside. I'm going to put the button on the back of the dispenser. I'm going to put some signs in here. One there, one there, one there, 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 And over here, because this one's going to be for the sheep, I'm going to say ba cooked sheep. All right, yummy. All right, and at that point I can probably have to jump out of there later. I could fill that glass in later because I'm going to be building this up a little bit more and around and with trapdoors and different things, and I just have this feeling that I'm going to want to get out there. So now next up I need to get my trapdoors out. I need my stone. I got everything. All right, let me get ready to do the next little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are all set and ready to go. So what we need to do is we need to come inside here. Not come inside, not yet. We're going to put the trapdoors on this, and so we need to build up one more layer of cobblestone and wood to make these just a little bit taller. We're just building up layer by layer. Did I put cobblestone on that? I did. This is supposed to be wood, so it looks all nice and pretty. And there we go. And cobblestone. Boom, boom, boom. What am I thinking? I can't get out of a hole that big. Pop that open. There, I can get out now. And then we're going to fall down inside, and we're going to do a couple things. First, we're going to tower up 2 blocks, but I don't want both of them. I actually just want the top one, so I need to break that one like that. And this is going to be part of the floor for the next level, but then I want trapdoors. Trapdoors 1, 2, 3. Trapdoors 1, 2, 3. Trapdoor there. And trapdoor there. You see how we got a nice little floor here? That will hold the cows up while I breed the cows inside of here to get a nice little stock. Then when I'm ready to actually cook the cows, I can flip these things down, and the baby cows will fall through, but the adult cows will not. So the baby cows can go down to the bottom, and then they grow up to become big cows, and then I cook them with the lava, and they drop all their meat and leather down here, which is amazing because the meat ends up coming out cooked already into steak, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But now I'm trapped down here, so I'm going to come out, and I won't need to get in there anymore, so I will cover that up. I'll do glass actually, so yeah, that makes it nice. You can see the sign a little better. Yum, steak. All right, so we'll come over here. I'll do the same thing because I like that. Yeah, and I need cobblestone, 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 cobble. All right, good, more cobble, and build that up, and build that up, and that up, and that up. Good, and cobblestone, 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 and then 1, 2, break it. Trapdoors. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I fell. That's alright. It'll be fine. 1 there. 1 there. And pop on out. And fill it up with some glass. And it is nighttime, and I don't like nighttime because that's when creepers can come out and blow up my buildings, so I'm gonna go to sleep real quick. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Here we go. Good night. That was a short rest. All right. You ever wake up and you know you've been sleeping for like 8 hours, but it felt like 10 minutes? I really don't like that. I like waking up feeling like I slept for a very long time. Alright, anyway, now what we're going to do is we need our steps, and I only have 26 steps. That's going to be an issue. But we're going to put our steps around like this to make this nice and pretty all the way around. Nope. Yep. like that, and like that. Good. And I need to do that on the other side, but I'm out of steps. So I need to make some more. Actually, I need to make a lot more because I need this to go up and then put some steps there. Actually, I need to build a platform here. But I got the slabs. I can do that right now. So let's see, a slab like this. No, 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 no. Not there. I want it to go here. Thanks. And then there, and there, and I like to make it too wide so I can stand on here. Nice and easy. There, nice little platform. And we want that to curl all the way around like this. And this will actually help me because I need to know if I have enough slabs as well. And it looks like I might not. No, keep doing that. Alright, there you go. I want them to same level as before. Right there, right there. Right there, right there. There we go. And no, thank you. Oh wow, it only broke the top one. Usually it breaks both. Oh, I know why it didn't. Because it's not a complete block. It's just the top, which yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, and let's see. This is like what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20. Yeah, I need a lot more slabs and stairs. All right, I'll be right back. All right, and there we have it. I went and made some more stairs and slabs, and I went ahead and did this other one because no one wants to see me just place slabs over and over again. So I did that, and now we get to kind of finish off the build. We're going to put some glass in each of these corners here. And then we're going to raise it up one and come across like this so that we can see from the inside. Plus, I love making most of my structures and builds out of glass as much as possible because I think it looks pretty cool. And we'll do the same thing over here. Not there. That's why I got extra glass, because I misplaced glass a lot. And I don't have a Silk Touch pickaxe yet. So you always have to have extra glass. I am not rich yet in my enchantments. Someday. There we go. Come over here. Do this side. Oh, I can't. I'm too low. Should have gone around the other way. All right. Like that. Like this. There we go. And now we take out our trapdoors, and we're going to put trapdoors on the underside of all of these, and they close like this. And that's how. This is how we're going to feed the cows and the sheep. We just open up those trapdoors, and put the wheat inside, or basically feed the cows some wheat, and they can't escape, and the babies can't get out with the trapdoors like that. Well, they can, but they don't because they fall down. And it looks like I'm going to be short 6 trapdoors. I'm not too happy about that. I'm going to have to go make more. Oh, you know, I thought I had enough materials for this build. Okay, alright, I'll be back. And I'm back, and made myself 6 more trapdoors. And, you know, I don't like that. I can't get around that side. I might have to build that platform just a little bit farther over. Because I like to get all the way around. By the way, check this out. 1 block spacing. I did a great job. making sure that that was just right. So we're gonna send this out just a little bit. I can't send it out too much though, because then I can't go down the stairs. Yeah. So that's as far as I can make it go. Yeah, that'll have to work. Is that? Yeah, I think that's as far as I can. Because if I go there, yeah, I can't go down the stairs. Okay. Now, the very last kind of step on this project is to get the cows and the sheep inside. So I've got to build a staircase, basically, all the way up to the top, lure the cows into this one, lure the sheep into that one with some wheat, and then I could seal off the top with some glass and light it up a little bit. So I am going to go to sleep so the creepers don't blow up my stuff. I'm going to get some wheat, and I'm going to build a staircase up to the top, and I'll be back with you when I've done that. Okay, so what do you think of that? Nice little impromptu staircase. I made it out of cobblestone stairs since I had those extra ones left over from the ones I didn't use. Of course, all of this is going to be broken in just a minute, but I made a little staircase coming up, a little platform, and I got to shove the cows in here without falling in myself. I put stairs here so that I wouldn't fall as far, but you know what? I'm going to break those because I don't want to fall in there, and if I hold shift down, I won't fall. But if I think if there's stairs there, I can. All right, now comes the fun part. I'm gonna break this wide open, let all of my little Bessies free, and switch over to wheat, and hopefully they all follow me. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on over. All right, now I already heard some drop off the edge. Oh, hopefully they don't die. Just want you to go inside. Get. All right, one's in. All right, next. You gotta go in. You gotta go in. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, close. 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 2. Now that's technically all I need, but in order to make this go a lot faster with breeding, I'd really like to get more than 2, like 5, 6, 8 would be incredible. 8 would be great. Can you get in there? Can you? All right. There's 3, I think. 3. Get. Oh, 3. I'm going to try to get the rest of these cows. It's going to take me a little while. I'll be back. All right, and there we go. And so now I'm going to have to break that stair setup in just a second, but I want these cows to breed. So I need to get them. And see how this works? You just open up the shutters, you feed them the wheat through the windows, and then you close. Oh! Baby cows are escaping because I don't have the things open in the bottom. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. All right, baby cows, gotta take you up the stairs again. All right, so I'm gonna go do that with the sheep next, and I'll be back. Okay, and so we're ready for the sheep, and I may be a little biased here, but sheep are just dumb. I hate trying to move sheep around, so I built this pretty elaborate thing with walls on the sides, so these sheep could not really escape, and I'm hoping this works out well. We will see what happens. So I'm going to break that, and we're going to get some wheat and see if these guys are going to follow. And it doesn't look like they're even attempting to follow at this point. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Good. Now let me just knock you in. Knock you in. Yeah. This is not bad. This is not bad. Come on. Come on. Yep. Get in. There we go. Come on. Yeah. All right. This isn't bad. So I'm gonna finish this up, and I'll be right back as we drop these sheep into the hole. Get it. Get in there. Good. And there we go. It's full of sheep. I've got this whole thing nice and full, looking good. And this one over here, not so full yet. I'm going to have to breed those up a little bit more. So I'm going to do that and keep working. And you didn't make it in, so you're turning into mutton. Same here. Sorry, sheep. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. And as soon as I grow up, I will open up these trap doors on the inside here. I'm gonna have to break a block and get in there. These blocks over here probably. And I'll get in there and open up those trap doors, and we can see it work. So I will be back. It's gonna be a little bit of a delay, but in the meantime, we can go mining. How about that? So let's do a mining session. All right, see you soon. Okay, so in today's super fast mining session, pay close attention because it's a doozy. This is not a good session. But in today's mining session, we're going to be chatting about worship. And what is worship? And what's its purpose? And what's it all about? So I want to read a verse to begin with. It's from Revelation 4, chapter 4, verse 11. It says, "You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being." And so when you hear that verse, if you remember from the last video, we talked a little bit about prayer and how in prayer you're supposed to adore God. You're supposed to acknowledge who God is, and it's worship. That's what that is. And in that verse in Revelation, it talks about how amazing God is and how He's worthy of our praise. And so it's interesting because that verse in Revelation actually talks about people in heaven worshiping God. Not necessarily people on earth, but people in heaven, the angels, the saints. And that's interesting because it's important to know that one day we're all going to die, whether it's by some sort of natural process, an accident, or Jesus' second coming. This life will be over, and we're going to go to a new earth and a new heaven where the land is flowing with milk and honey, kind of a deal. And we're going to have jobs in this new world, but part of our responsibility in that new world and that new creation is worshiping God. That's what we get to do. We get to worship God. And this doesn't mean we're sitting on a cloud playing a harp, singing all day long. It doesn't mention clouds or harps in the Bible in terms of worshiping for all eternity. But worship is interesting because worship can be defined in a bunch of different ways. I mean, we talk about worship sometimes as singing. And singing is a very, very key component of worship because it's devoting yourself, your soul, your actions towards God. Worship can also be another art form like dance. Worship could be painting. But it doesn't have to be an art. Worship just means what you're doing for God. So praying can be a form of worship if you're praying to advance God's kingdom. Going to church and listening to God's word could, depending on what things look like and how active you are in that process, could be a form of worship. Now, if you're sitting back in church, or if you're at a small group, or you're at youth or something like that, and you're just sitting back listening the whole time, and you're, it's like story time and you're just listening, that's not worship. That's like class. But if you're listening for God speaking through that message, if you're responding to that message with ideas and thoughts and action, that's a form of worship. Worship is when we get involved in what God would have for us, um, and God is worthy of that. So worshiping God is just following His commands, following who He wants us to be, and this is this is very interesting because let's pretend you're at school or you're at work and there's someone there that that doesn't know God, that doesn't know Jesus. Um, just being that light for them in your workplace or in your school could be a form of worship, especially if you approach them and you talk to them and you engage them in conversation. And you say something like, "Hey, what's your name? My name's, Matt," or talk to them a little bit about what's going on in their life. But starting a relationship with someone is the best way to share the gospel, share that message of love and peace and mercy and grace. Um, Worship could be acts of service. If you go to someone's house and mow their lawn and do their landscaping for them when they can't, or shovel some snow out of a driveway, that could be a form of worship. But again, it's dependent on what's the motivation behind it. If you're doing these things because you feel like you should, or if you're doing these things because you feel like you have to, or if you're doing it for a paycheck, that's not necessarily worship. Um, Worship is when you do it because you're serving God, you're serving others, you're loving others, and that's really important. See, love is a key component of worship and what it is. And so, a job, even just going to school every day, having a job at McDonald's or wherever, being a teacher in a school, that could be a form of worship if you're doing it for the right reasons and if you have the right motivations. So, for example, I was a teacher for several years. I taught high school math, and I was a principal as well. But I used to teach math. And when I taught math for those first 3 years, I was very focused on the kids. I was very focused on making sure that they understood the material and that they loved math. But in my last year of teaching, after I had been saved, after I had decided that I wanted to make the switch to become a youth pastor, I stopped teaching math. I was still a math teacher. I mean, my lessons were still about math, but I wasn't teaching math anymore. I was being an example of what Christ is like in the world for my students. I was engaging them in deeper relationships. I was there for them. I was talking to them about what's going on in their lives that's troubling them. I was being what I would call an incarnational spirit of what Christ would have me be in that room. And it changed the way I approached things. Instead of, when someone was talking during my lesson and saying, "Hey, stop talking, we're focused on this math," I would stop and say, "Well, what are they talking about? Maybe that's something I need to swing back with. I mean, still, we got to learn this math and you got to take a test and things like that. But why, why were they distracted at the middle of that lesson? What were they focused on that demanded their attention? Is something going on in their life?" And when you make that shift about caring for others because you're a child of God, then whatever you're doing can become worship. And let's read that verse one more time and listen to very closely what it says. It says, "You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being." See, God is worthy of all of this. And when we do these things, when we pray, when we sing, when we dance, when we go to work, when we do some service or something nice for someone else, when we engage others, we need to make sure that we're giving God the glory, the honor, and the power. If you run a race and you come in first place, Are you taking the credit for that, or are you praising God? See, that race is a form of worship. Winning and is a form of worship if it's done in the right way. And so that's what I want to leave you with today. And we'll get back to building these farms. Okay, so that was the worst mining session ever. Not only did I lose half the durability on my pickaxe, my helmet is gone forever, my armor is almost completely gone, I did not get a single diamond, I died twice, lost all my levels. Yeah, it was pretty horrible. So I just came up and I harvested the wheat, replanted it, you saw that, and I finished up the farms. So now the basic idea is I fed the cows and the sheep. They have baby cows. See, the baby cows are in there. They have baby sheep. Baby sheep are in there. And then what happens from that point is these guys get older, grow up, become big cows and big sheep. I turn on the lava, burn them, cook them, stuff goes in the chest. So, yeah, not bad. But that is it for today's episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me construct those two farms and then, well, watched me die because, well, yeah, that was fun. But that's going to be it for today. I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.